Hi, Mr. Creative Quarter here. We've received a present from a parcel from a company and we're planning to review it. To open that?
Yes.
Come on, what is it inside? Go on and open that up. Oh. What is it? Is this from a company? What's this?
I'm coming for you, Stephen.
Okay.
A journey across the United Kingdom.
What's this? What's this then?
Exploding Kittens.
Exploding Kittens. Okay. What happened then? Do that again. It's like there's an animal in there. Oh! Is there an animal in there? Oh! Something? So what do we have then, Seb? Tell us about it.
We have some cards.
Alright, show the camera. Let's get them out.
This one.
No, that's the back of the card, that is. So you've got this is
The
probably
instructions.
for instructions. So
This
very-
is long.
a very nice made box. It's almost as strong as what a jewellery box is. Exploding Kittens. So these are the instructions. Exploding Kittens, the rules. Players, 2 to 5 players, up to 9 when 2 decks are combined together. Contents, 56 cards. How it works? You'll have a deck of cards containing some exploding kittens. You play the game by putting the deck face down and taking turns drawing cards until someone draws an exploding kitten. Down to the next arrow. So that is an exploding kitten. Down to the next arrow. Oof. When that happens, that person explodes. They are now dead and out of the game. This process continues until there are only one player left who wins the game. Basically, if you explode, you lose. And you are full of incendiary, loser, sad sauce. Okay. If you don't explode, you win. And you're full of greatness. Good job, buddy. And all of the other cards will lessen your chances of getting exploded by exploding kittens. For example, you could use a See the Future, that looks like a pink card. You could use a See the Future card to peek at the top few cards in the draw pile. If that reveals an exploding kitten, you could then use a skip card to end your turn and avoid drawing it. So if you see a portion of the card at the top and it says See the Future, you could skip on to the next card. It's interesting. I dare say if you played the game a few times you'll understand it. Hey, don't read the rules, these rules. Reading is the worst way to learn how to play a game. Instead, go online and watch our instructional video, explodingkittens.com. Setup number 1. Remove all the exploding kittens, 4. So there's 4 kittens, exploding kittens in that deck. And defuse cards, 6 from the deck. So, right, okay. So, remove all the exploding kittens, 4, and defuse cards, 6 from the deck. So that's 10 altogether. Shuffle the remaining deck and deal 4 cards face down to each player, 2. 3. Deal 1 diffused card to each player so that everyone has a hand of 5 cards total. Keep your hand secret. Defused cards. These are the only cards that can save you from exploding kittens. If you play a diffused card after drawing an exploding kitten, instead of getting exploded, you get to Reinsert the kitten back into the draw pile any way you'd like. Try to get as many defused cards as possible so they look like a lifesaver, because you mustn't blow up. Number 4. Insert enough exploding kittens back into the deck so that there is one fewer than the number of people playing. Remove any exploding kittens from the game. Example. For a 4-player game, insert 3 kittens. For a 3-player game, insert 2 kittens. This ensures that everyone eventually explodes except for one person. So a 2-player game, I dare say, you've got to put 1 kitten in, 1 exploding kitten. Number 5. Insert the extra defused cards back into the deck. 2-player variant. Put only 2 of the extra defused cards back into the deck of cards. Remove the other 2 from the game. I'll read that bit again. 2-player variant. This is in number 5. Put only 2 of the extra defused cards back in the deck. Remove the other 2 from the game. Number 6. Shuffle the deck again. So you shuffle like that. Shuffle the deck and put it face down in the middle of the table. This is your draw pile. These are the players, face down. Be sure to leave some space for a discard pile as well. So you've got a little tiny deck pile there, it's your normal deck, and the extra discard pile to go there. So they say you're pulling piles off, you're hoping it's not going to be an exploding kitten, and then you stay in the game. Number 7. Pick a player to go first. Some sample criteria: most impressive beard, most intimidating odour, shortest spleen, etc. Taking your turn. Number 1. Play a card from your hand by placing it face up on top of the discard pile. Bear in mind there's 2 piles. And follow the instructions on the card, or play no cards at all. That's cool too. Draw pile, discard pile, draw pile, discard pile. I don't know how poker plays, but you do have a lot of games where you've got two piles of cards. Draw pile, discard pile. Cards with no instructions. Some cards don't have any instructions on them. These cards must be collected and played as pairs. So it looks like there's 2 bearded cats there. Beard cat. Oh, it's a man. No, that is a man with a beard, but there's a little kitten inside the beard. If you play matching pairs with no instructions on them, pick another player and steal a random card from their hand. Number 2. After you follow the instructions on a card or play a pair, you can play more cards. You can play as many cards as you like. Finally, how it works: setting the game up and taking your turn. Number 3. Finally, end your turn by drawing a card from the draw pile in your hand and hoping it's not an exploding kitten. This is different from most other games in that you end your turn by drawing a card. Play continues clockwise around the table. 3 more things. You can count the cards left in the draw pile. You won't ever run out of cards in the draw pile, so there's never a need to reshuffle. There is no maximum or minimum hand size. If you run out of cards in your hand, there's no special action to take. Keep playing. You'll draw at least 1 more card on your next turn. So what was that? That was the rules and everything. On this side, Exploding Kittens Field Guide. Okay. Would you like to do the honours, Sebastian, and open that pack of cards up?
Yes.
Go on then. Let's have a look. You can tell we don't play cards very often. We can't. is all done with a machine, isn't it? This is the beauty of having long nails. Goodness. I could open up some sweeties. Exploding kittens, they could be yummy. What we got there, Sebby? What we got inside there? There could be exploding kittens inside there, and then you'll finish. They'll explode. What have we got? Let's have a look. Oh, sweet little games. Look at these. Look, defuse.
I found the deep.
So there's different instructions on here. To some are comical, and some are instructing you to do something. So this is all about kittens. This is all about different things to do with cats and different tales. Well, I haven't seen an exploding kitten yet. So if I had all these games, I'd probably win. Until the games run out. Let's have a look. And there it is. An exploding kitten. So I'm just trying to think on other game packs. There's a game called What years ago, and the bad card used to be the Jack of Clubs. You'd actually swap hands. 2 players. So for a 4-player game, insert 3 kittens. For a 3-player game, insert 2 kittens. So it's a 2-player game, insert 1 kitten, 1 exploding kitten. The other 3 are there. So there's 1 exploding kitten in this pack somewhere. So 4 cards, 4 cards. Deal 1 diffused card to each player. Okay. Just put that level. So that everyone has a hand of 5 cards total. Keep your hands secret. Insert enough exploding kittens back into the deck so there is 1 fewer than the number of people playing. Remove any exploding kittens from the game. So we've done this, didn't we? So for a 2-player game, insert 1 kitten. Insert the extra defused cards back into the deck. Right, okay, so that's a little bit, and then we just 2-player variant. Put only 2 of the extra defused cards back in the game. Remove the other 2 from the game. So there's a variant. So you don't have to do this. You know, that's what you decide to do. You can sort of customise the game. It's true. There's a lot of card games you can't customise them. They're fixed and they are the rules. So this one you can adjust the variant, customise them, I suppose. Shuffle the deck and put it face down in the middle of the table. Right. That's quite colourful. I like this. This is your draw pile. Be sure to leave some spaces for a discard pile as well. Pick a player to go first. Sample criteria: most impressive beard or most intimidating odour, shortest spleen, etc. Right, you pick your cards up, Seb. And so in the box you get these instructions. 2 minutes to learn the instructions. And these deck of cards. On the back of the box it does say Exploding Kittens. The game is a highly strategic kitty powered version of Russian roulette. Players draw cards until someone draws an exploding kitten, at which point they explode. They are dead and they're out of the game, unless that player has a defused card which can defuse the kitten using things like laser pointers, belly rubs and catnip sandwiches. All of the other cards on the deck are used to move, migrate or avoid the exploding kittens. Ages 7 years and up, 2 to 5 players, 2 minutes to learn, 15 minutes to play. Thanks for sending this game. Absolutely fantastic. Please don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you all later on. What we said.
Bye.